Did you look at your Spotify Wrapped?
I don't know how to do it. Where is it at?
You go to Spotify, it has it right there.
Oh, it's time for your 2025 Wrapped. 254 genres.
That's a lot of genre. That's
right?
way more than a lot of people, for sure.
My top genre is doo-wop.
What was it's going to tell you your average age.
All right, here we go. Age. Don't take this personally. Oh my God.
What is it?
That's embarrassing.
What is it?
83.
83. Nice. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I was 68.
I'm older than Dad.
I was 68. Yeah, I'm right underneath Dad.
That's hilarious. I do want to point out, outside of the doo-wop album, because I play that every night when I'm singing to Finney. Second album.
Tay-Tays?
You know it.
Taylor Swift slipped into Manhattan's evening scene with Este Haim, the two of them heading into Chez Margot, a private club where only select guests get through the door. Just days before Swift would be turning 36, her appearance sending a ripple through the city's watchers. The night was brisk, and Taylor's outfit caught eyes immediately. A sleek Louis Vuitton coat, black and perfectly tailored, draped over her, paired with sheer tights and knee-high leather boots, each step measured and sure. Her hair fell smooth, and her trademark red lipstick flashed in the city lights, drawing quick glances from onlookers and fans who watched her every move with fascination. It was a look that was simple but full of intent. Este chose her own way through the style puzzle, matching Swift's energy with a navy trench coat, a black dress underneath, and copper stilettos that added a note of richness to the evening. The bag she carried swung softly at her side as they entered, both women composed, their fashion choices speaking quietly but clearly. This was a night for privacy, not spectacle. Inside the club, the atmosphere was hushed and removed from the city's noise, a place known for giving public figures a space to breathe. Swift and Haim took their dinner in comfort, away from any lens or microphone, their conversation private, laughter low and genuine. The timing of their dinner, so close to Swift's birthday, after weeks filled with familiar faces, stirred fresh speculation among her followers. Online, people noticed a pattern. Swift spending her evenings with those who have meaning in her story, gathering trusted friends around her as if drawing a circle tighter before a new chapter begins. Earlier in the week, Swift had appeared at a Kansas City Chiefs game, caught on camera in the stands, smiling beside Selena Gomez and Lena Dunham, lending her support to Travis Kelce, whose presence in her life has recently become a point of fascination for fans and media alike. Her cheers from the stands, her easy camaraderie with Gomez and Dunham, and the simple act of showing up for Kelce fueled ongoing conversation about a new phase for her, a moment of stability, of choosing who stands closest as she moves forward. The dinner with Este Haim, set against her recent public moments, was a contrast, public in its setting, but private in its intent, a way for Swift to ground herself in calm, meaningful company after years spent moving through city's spotlights and the constant pressure of attention. Fans online noted how her look for the night, nothing flashy, just clean lines and strong choices, matched the atmosphere of the club and the mood of the evening, a visual expression of quieter, more reflective time for her. The days leading up to her birthday have become a kind of countdown, not just to the day itself, but to whatever changes or announcements might be waiting just ahead. Observers pointed out that Swift hasn't made her birthday plans public, leaving room for guessing games and speculation about what could be next, a private gathering, a new project, a milestone celebration with only her closest companions in attendance. The rhythm of Swift's recent days has been marked by these small, curated moments. Dinners with friends she's known for years, appearances alongside people who've been part of her life story at key times, and public support for Kelce as their relationship draws more attention. Each sighting, each choice of companion, becomes a thread in the larger narrative her fans are piecing together, watching for clues about what's coming next. The evening at Chez Margot wasn't just another night out. It was a deliberate pause, a step away from the demands of fame and the noise of speculation, a moment to recharge with someone she trusts. Swift's ability to move between massive public events and these quieter, more intimate gatherings is part of what keeps her story interesting, her fans following every new twist and turn. The details of the dinner, what was said, what plans might have been made, remain private, but the significance isn't lost on those who've watched her career unfold. As photos from the night began circulating, the focus was as much on the mood as the fashion. The way Swift and Hyam seemed at ease, the sense of calm that contrasted with the whirlwind of activity Swift has been part of lately. For those who followed her closely, the dinner was another sign of how she's choosing to mark this moment in her life. Not with spectacle, but with substance, surrounding herself with people who matter as she moves into a new year. As speculation swirled about what her birthday celebration might look like, fans pointed to the pattern of recent weeks. Low-key outings, steady support from old friends, and a public presence that feels measured and intentional. The narrative isn't about grand gestures, but about the quiet power of connection, the comfort of familiar faces, and the sense of groundedness that comes from sharing a meal away from the spotlight. The Chiefs game, too, was a focal point for discussion, with Swift's appearance in the stands alongside Gomez and Dunham interpreted as another sign of renewed closeness among her longtime friends. The bond with Kelce, meanwhile, has taken on new significance, with observers noting the way she seems to be weaving him into her circle, making space for him at the center of her world just as she prepares to celebrate another year. This shift hasn't gone unnoticed. Fans and commentators alike have remarked on the way Swift's recent choices reflect a desire for stability, for moments that feel real and meaningful amid the ongoing swirl of attention and expectation. It's a balancing act she's managed with increasing skill, using both public and private moments to shape the story she wants to tell. The conversation online has followed every step, with fans analyzing photos, speculating about the significance of each outing, and drawing connections between the people who've been seen with Swift in recent weeks. The presence of Estee Hyam at the dinner, alongside the appearances by Gomez and Dunham, has been seen as evidence of a tight-knit group forming around Swift, a support system that's as much about friendship as it is about navigating complexities of fame. The question of what's next, whether the small birthday dinner is a surprise announcement or something more unexpected, remains open, but the anticipation only adds to the sense of occasion as Swift's birthday approaches. The private dinner at Chez Margot, then, becomes more than just a meal. It's part of a carefully curated series of moments that reveal as much about Swift's priorities as any public statement could. Fans are left to wonder what plans might be forming behind closed doors, what conversations are shaping the next phase of her story, and how the people she's chosen to spend her time will figure into whatever comes next. The fashion choices, too, have taken on a life of their own, with Swift's long coat and boots inspiring countless posts and discussions about her evolving style. The simplicity of the look, paired with the elegance of Estee's trench and stilettos, set the tone for a night that was about presence, not performance. A reminder that sometimes the most meaningful moments are those shared away from the glare of cameras. The atmosphere inside Chez Margot is known for its discretion, making it a favorite for artists and public figures who want to enjoy a night out without the intrusion of paparazzi or press. For Swift and Hyam, the club offer a rare chance to relax and catch up in peace, the kind of evening that's increasingly valuable for someone in Swift's position. The sense of privacy, the comfort of a familiar face, and the absence of outside pressure made the dinner feel special, both for those in attendance and for fans watching from afar. As Swift's birthday draws closer, the attention on her grows more intense, with every public appearance analyzed for signs of what's to come. The string of dinners and outings with close friends has only fueled the speculation, with many believing that something significant is in the works. Whether it's a private celebration, a new project, or a milestone announcement, the sense of anticipation is palpable among her supporters. Swift herself has remained characteristically quiet about her plans, letting her actions speak for themselves as she moves through this moment in her life. The story of her recent days is one of intentionality, of choosing where to be and who to be with, of finding balance between the demands of fame and the need for genuine connection. The rhythms of her life, public appearances, private dinners, moments of celebration and support, create a portrait of someone who's learned to navigate the complexities of her world with grace and purpose. The conversations online, the discussions about her style and her circle are all part of the ongoing fascination with Swift's story, a story that continues to unfold in real time. If you're following along and want to keep up with the latest updates on Swift's life, her style, and the moments that define her world, make sure to subscribe. The coming days promise more to watch for as Swift's birthday arrives and the next chapter begins, her choices and company hinting at what's ahead. The quiet strength of her recent nights out, the steady presence of her closest friends, and the balance she's striking between public and private moments all point to a year ahead that's bound to be as interesting as any that have come before.